Equality of races in South Africa. The Population Registration Act was the cornerstone of apartheid policy as it legitimized discrimination and allowed it to continue. When it was first implemented in 1950, it divided South Africans into four broad groups: white, African, colored, and Indian. This was done in order to enforce the minority government's policy of racial segregation. Immediately following the establishment of a democratic South Africa, black leaders appealed to their fellow Africans to forgive the whites for the atrocities they have committed while in power. Their desire to establish a new South Africa that was based on the equality of all races. Party leaders from both the oppressive regime and the liberation movement reached a compromise in order to draft a common constitutional framework. Inclusion was extended to everyone in society, regardless of what they may have done or represented in the past. The whites agreed to the principles of majority rule and one person, one vote, as well as the principles of equal representation. They also agreed to accept some fundamental rights for the poor and working class people. The blacks came to the conclusion that majority rule would not be absolute. As a result, they drafted a set of rules that everyone was required to follow, as well as a set of guidelines that all future governments would be required to follow. The preamble to the South African Constitution serves as an inspiration to democratic activists around the world. South Africa is now regarded as a model of democratic governance.